There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Brown Girl Bella. Usually I give you lips, lashes, and luxury, but today is Thursday. So on Thursdays, we unwind, wine, and have some wine. So we got a lot of unpacking to do, and I may need the rest of this bottle of wine to do so. Depends on how the conversation goes. So let's see who's here. And we'll get started in just one moment. So hang out. Brown Girl Bella. Hi, babes. It's me, Shannon B for Brown Girl Bella. I bring you lips, lashes, and luxury. My brand is all about high-end luxury, but I also do mid-tier reviews as well as for my bargain bellas, drugstore brands as well. I do makeup and skincare and show you what things you should spend your money on and which things you should simply toss away. There's something here for everyone and there's something here for you. Come join me, be a Bella, and let's get Bellafied. All right, I'm back. So, oh my God, this story has more twists and turns, ups and downs than a roller coaster. I don't know where to begin, but suffice it to say, I think there's more to the story than what we're getting. I really feel like there's more to this whole thing than what we're hearing. And the more I see, and that's also why, if you notice on my thumbnail, I put a picture of the wife dressed up, looking nice, hair done, because that's the image, the one with the beanie on or whatever, that's the image that's going around. Like she's, out of her head and she doesn't know what's going on. That's not true. That's not true. I think this woman is very well aware of what's going on. And I think that behind the scenes, there's definitely some conversations being had. Hi, Tanisha. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. Don't forget to share us out. Hey, Leo. Hey, Boo. Hey. So I'm going to, periodically drop the link down so that people can come and, just partake and give me your opinions, because I really feel like there's something else at play here. Like, I don't think that it's all about just what we're seeing. I'm having an okay day. Okay, not great, okay. Pain is not as bad as it was last week, but it's still there. I had to go to the doctor today to adjust some stuff. And I also went to the dentist today. So I'm kind of feeling a little off right now. But, the show must go on. It's still got to happen, So that's what I do. I'm a show pony. I got to come out here and put a show together, honey. The show must go on. And side note, I really need to get a freaking diet and workout plan going, because mama getting a little big. Mama getting a little hefty and hippie right here on the sides and in the middles. We can't have that. Summer will be here before I know it. And I like to look cute all year long. But in the summer, I really like to get my flow on. You know what I mean? So I got to pull it together, honey. Thank you. She gave me a nice little smile, little whitener. Mm-hmm. You can't tell nobody nothing, honey. They get that new. You can't tell nobody nothing. All right. So we're going to try to unpack this whole situation, because I was like, when I heard today that he actually had gotten a woman pregnant, I did not I did not overreact because I knew, like, if you're sleeping around, chances are you're not being protected. You're not protecting your mate. You're not protecting yourself. So you don't care. So you're just going to go out here all willy-nilly and, like, throw your stuff around like it's a crapshoot. So I didn't so much get into my feelings about that. What I got into my feelings about was that he told her, allegedly, he wanted her to keep it, but she, in fact, did not and terminated the pregnancy. That's what I was trying to get the lowdown for, because I was like, why would you want her to keep the baby? Like, you are a whole married man with a whole other life with your wife. Why would you want to ruin this woman's life by letting her have the burden of being an unwed mother to a child that won't have his father in his life for the betterment of, his life or her life? Because how are you going to do that? You have a whole family over there. So I thought it was very selfish of him to say to her that he wants her to have it. I thought that was very selfish. But then let's be clear, this world is full of selfish men, full of these men who, behind closed doors are a totally different person than they are in front of the pulpit. They sit there and they stoke the Bible, and they go to Bible classes, and they do the Bible studies, and then they do the sick and the shut-ins, and they do all the stuff. Meanwhile, Mrs. Jenkins down the block is pregnant from the pastor. You know what I mean? Like, this is not new. This is nothing new to us. We've all been in situations where the pastor was doing something a little shady, a little side business, a little side thing, and got caught out there. And now he's got to go before the pulpit and beg for forgiveness. And so my thing is, why are you making your wife seem like she's a plain Jane? Again, look at the thumbnail. Look at the thumbnail. She is not a plain Jane. That woman is beautiful. Beautiful. So why are you making her look like she's a dour? Like she's, older than she is. She don't have no flavor. She don't have no sauce. She don't have no whatever. I'm like, very narcissistic of you to put your wife out there like that. Very, look at me only look at me, or if you're looking at my wife, look how plain she is. Don't you feel sorry for me? Don't you want me to have extramarital women? Look at what I'm coming home to. You know what I mean? Like, that feels like the message that he's trying to send out there when he sends his wife, the woman that he loves, supposedly, allegedly. He's going to send her off like that. He's going to give you guys that kind of opinion about her. It just makes no sense to me. It really just makes no sense to me why a man would want his wife out there looking like that. And then I think about, like, all the other men who have strayed away from their wives, what their wives look like. None of them look like her. None of them look like how she was looking and portraying it in that video clip that's all over YouTube. Nobody had that. Nobody had that. I found that picture of her in like 2.2 seconds. But you know what picture is all over social media? The one of her looking all dowdy with no makeup on, this little scraggly hat or whatever on, that camouflage top that's 3 sizes too big for her. Like, come on. Why do you have your wife out here looking like this? Why do you have yourself out here looking crazy? Do better. I'm going to just need my people to do better, because this makes no kind of sense. Hey, Burns. Thank you so much for coming and sharing us out. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know if y'all thought I wasn't going to do the Bella After Dark today or what. but it's okay. It's okay. Hey, Kane and more. Thank you for coming. So before I jump more into this, I need my wine because, like I told y'all, we're going to need some wine tonight. So today's wine is by One Hope. This is the Pinot Noir. Pinot Noir to me is a very flexible type of wine. It's made with blackberries and cherries. And this, I think, is the only wine that I would serve with like fish. So you can serve it with salmon. You can serve it with a grilled swordfish. You can even serve this with chicken. It's a very pleasant aroma, very pleasant on the palate, very taste. It's very palatable on the taste. And you can see it's like a bright cherry with the blackberry. So it's not too dark. It's not too dark. Let's see. They say the profile is vanilla, cola, cherries, which I already said, and ripe raspberries. You can also have this with barbecue ribs, barbecue chicken. This goes very, very well. And it's actually a very easy drinking wine. So people who are not that wine savvy and don't like red wines, this is a nice smooth one to get them kind of used to the taste of a red. So definitely recommend this. I put the link in my description box. I am a One Hope cause entrepreneur. So I have access to these, and you now have access to these as a part of my Bella Brigade squad. So go ahead up and hit it up. The link is in the description box. There are also tons of other wines you can try. There's some sweet wines, some not so sweet wines. So run the gamut, and also sparkling. So we have that as well. So I'll be bringing that up from time to time, but just wanted to show you all that. Light through our eyes. Hello, welcome. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Janetti's Corner. Hi. So I'm going to throw down the link for anybody who wants to come up and talk about this Derrick Jaxn situation. I think it's a hot mess. I think his wife has been through the ringer. I know, she's saying now that she wanted to go live, so it was her idea to go live, but I don't think it was her idea to go live. I think they set it up so that she had to go live. And then, like if you look at her facial expressions and her body expressions, it looks like, she's almost having a out of body experience. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but in any case, I want to send down this ladder so you guys can come up and give me your opinions and just talk. Thank you. Thank you. I was just saying how I need to lose some weight because this thing is snug. It was supposed to like close like this, but it doesn't. So that is. I am too, Janetti. I really am. But I feel like I need to talk about it and just purge myself of it once and for all, because I'm so angry that once again, the man gets little to no responsibility in this. And it's all about the wife, how she looks, how she talks, how she dresses, how she acts. I'm sorry. Are y'all in this woman's shoes? Have y'all walked in this woman's shoes? Have y'all seen the stuff that she has to deal with on now a continual basis? Because the internet don't stop. The internet lives forever. So years and years and years after they're all old and settled and all of this stuff is behind them, their grandchildren, their great-grandchildren, their great-great-grandchildren can read about this, can be on the internet and find all this information out. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. I need a cocktail. It's just, Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So that's the StreamYard. Yeah, throw on some lip gloss, honey. I have on some Dior Balm. I wore this earlier today when I did my earlier live. And DOD was like, oh, you're glowing. I'm like, glowing? How am I glowing? It's like, I ain't pregnant. I know that. I know that much. So I don't know how I'll be glowing. It's just disgusting. Like, and I saw that the Hot 97 in New York gave him the donkey of the day for all of that. I wanted to play that part too. Let me see if I could play it. While we're waiting for people to come up. Okay. So I found it. Let me put it together now. Yeah, like I just don't understand. Like I feel like he doesn't even care about his wife. Like why would you even do that? All right, so here's a little snippet of Hot 97 or 105. I forget what channel this is. Let me see before I tell you the wrong thing. 105.1 FM. See what happens when you no longer live in New York? You forget all about the station call letters. All right, so this is 105.1 FM in New York City. This is the donkey of the day. They usually do one every single day, and this is the one with Derrick Jaxn. So let's watch. Sir, you will not throw Jesus under the bus. You will not say out of your mouth that it was Jesus who messed up your life. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? He's got to be crazy.
See, now I disagree with him, with Charlemagne, when he says about having her out there looking crazy. She's an adult. She looks in the mirror before she comes on a camera. She knew how she looked when she came on there. So that part, I don't feel bad about. But I do feel like Derrick is gaslighting her. That I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he's gaslighting her.
Purposely put her out there in those clothes. No, baby, they need to see you, you know, how you walk around in the house or whatever he said.
She could have been like, I ain't going on no camera looking like that.
But again,
we're content creators. We don't come on here looking any kind of way. What I just said before I came on here. Hold on, let me go get my lip gloss, right?
That's right.
We are always going to present ourselves because you don't know who is watching. Mm-hmm. She knew she was getting on here to defend her husband. She should have came dressed to the nines so everybody could have been like, oh my God, she is gorgeous. He's stupid. Why he cheating on her? I've seen her dressed up. She is a nice looking lady. Yeah. So there's something else going on that we just don't know about.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Burns.
Yes, be the difference.
Be the difference said, nope, she knows how to get dressed up. Yeah,
exactly.
Dressed up. I've seen her dressed up. G Family says, wow.
Hey, G Family.
And had the audacity to interview his wife on that damn live stream, asking her how she felt. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, we have to take responsibility for ourselves. Like after a certain age, I'm like this. You're 16, 17, you know right from wrong. If you go out there and you do something, you have to suffer the consequences. Mommy and daddy can't help you. Same with that. This is your wife. If she was going to support you, she should have came on there looking bomb. She should have had a makeup squad, something. Because there's no way I'm gonna come on camera looking like not. First of all, I don't think she looked bad. It was just a hat. I don't think she looked bad because if you look at her face, she's a nice looking lady. She's a nice looking lady. So she just didn't have her hair done. But if she would have had her hair done and had on a bra and a shirt, she would have been fine.
Yep. He doesn't want to.
She probably looked better going to the grocery store than she did coming on camera.
Another level, yeah.
Come on now. I know when I go to the grocery store, girl, I be trying to be cute.
Look, okay, at all times. You never know. Hey. Let me catch up with the chat here.
Yep, I see. Hey, Jada.
Exactly. I think it was a setup too, Jada. I thought it was a setup. Yes. I do feel bad for the whole situation as well.
Exactly, Jada.
Yep.
I feel sorry for anyone that gets cheats on, whether it's a man or a woman. Okay. Yeah. That hurts. Even if you were a teenager and you were dating a boy and you seen him with the cheerleader of the group or something, that hurts. So imagine when you're married, you took a vow. It's me and you. We've been married for more than 5 years, however long they've been married. I don't care. That has to hurt her inside. He lost trust from on her part. He lost trust. He lost respect. He lost dignity. So imagine what she's thinking. Like, I don't trust you. I don't even respect you. I think that you're dirt. Like, you think, go for her side. Imagine what she's thinking of him. Even though he's on here trying to play a game, imagine how she really feels. Her heart is cracked. Right. Her heart is broken. When you ever been disappointed in someone that you can't even get mad because you're so disappointed? Yeah. That's what I've seen. That's what I've seen on her. I've seen disappointment. Like, I'm so disappointed in what you did. That's what I've seen. That's just me.
Hey, Tony. I honestly feel bad for her. He's going to pay for that. You don't mess with God's children. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right. She needs to look good so she can use his platform for some brand deals and get that money. Yes, honey. That's what I'm all about. Hey, go, sweetie. I'm going to drop the link for you. Right. That's my thing. Like, how do you come back from this? How do you come back? How is the road back from this? Because not
counseling
not only is she dealing with that piece of the infidelity and the violation and the almost, half siblings with her children, because apparently one of them had gotten pregnant and actually, terminated the pregnancy, but he wanted her to keep it. I'm like, that's narcissistic as well. Like, how do you tell a woman, oh, keep the baby, but I can't be in your life. I can't be a real father to him. I can't, or her. I can't.
You have no choice to say that. This is my body. Jessica Hicks wanted to know if she could come up.
Oh, yeah. Come on up, boo.
I mean, this was the best. I'll tell you the best.
Are you there?
Hello?
Hey, honey bunny.
Hey, babies. I was going to sure enough do a panel on this. I got, like the famous, what is the famous, how can I not think of her name? But Maya. Yeah. And Maya Angelou.
Oh, Maya Angelou, yes.
When somebody shows you who they are.
Believe them. Yes.
And I'm not shocked I don't know why are people so shocked? Why? Because if this man is talking all this good information, then that means that it comes from experience. I'm like, he got stuff down pat. So I'm like, He only telling you what he does and what he experienced. So, you know, what you get from it is what you get from it. But people made it seem like there's no good, honest man going to have the game the way he got the game unless he's playing the game. That's what I mean by they show it. She been with him since high school.
Wow.
She been with this man. Hey, Jess.
Yes, welcome to.
After she talks, I want to get a question from all of you ladies. So, hey, Jessica, go ahead.
Hey, so I got a lot of thoughts about this, but the main thing is it's crazy that the wife, like, she looks very plain Jane, pretty typical. Like when you go into any Black church, you kind of see a lot of times the women, they aren't really caring for themselves, especially the older women.
Right.
And so I noticed that the women that came out, you know, the mistresses, they're baddies. And it's like, so you don't want your wife looking good, or I imagine, but you're going after a totally different type of woman. So it's like, okay, well, what did you marry her for? Like, let her go. Like how you've been telling these other men, let her go, let her live her life. But he won't do that. So it's just, it was kind of sad to see that she came out looking like that, but she shouldn't have been the focus at all. She should not have been in that video. And it was interesting. It was my idea, but I'm like, really? It doesn't even look like this. Like she rolled out the bed, and he was like, let's do this video real quick.
Absolutely. I saw a picture of her because I Googled it because I did not want to use her picture that he had up there and that everybody was using.
She's really.
Let me show you what she looks like.
I mean, I see a lot of people that would like to give her advice, but I believe that she knew what she had. You know, the advice that people want to give her now, and remember, this is from high school, so they wasn't always safe. Sometimes women get comfortable with the life that they have with this man. And you know, he ain't letting her go now. It's cheaper to keep her. But but we gotta understand that she knew exactly. I mean, people keep calling him a narcissist. I don't see where he's a narcissistic person. I just see that he's a serial cheater. It's a difference. You got serial cheaters and you got a narcissistic person. To say he's not narcissistic, to say he's narcissistic, you have to say he has no empathy. He only cares about it. So we don't know if he feels people pain or not. So we can't put that label. But we can't call him a serial cheater. And I think
even to be a serial cheater, you have to not care about your partner. So doesn't that come with
they do care? No, but they do care, but they care more about themselves. They're just some serial cheaters. That doesn't make you a narcissistic personality behavior, NPD. That doesn't. A no good man is just a no good man. And some of them, when they get older, when they get older, some of them, you know, they learn from their mistakes, and some of them want to do better. Whereas a narcissist doesn't change.
Right.
Narcissists, they stay a narc from up until they transition. So, you know, we could say selfish. He has nothing. So, but to say label somebody a narcissistic person, but as soon as he came out, I said, this man full of baloney. I said, he got too much good information. That only can come from, there's no good man that can give you that type of advice that he was giving you unless he was living it.
Exactly. Hey, Brian Lynn, welcome in. Want to say hello?
I'm glad us ladies is up here talking about this, so now I don't have to do it.
Hey, Heavy on the chai. Welcome in. I saw you come in. There you go. Yeah, he has no feelings. That's my opinion too. I'm of the mindset that he has no feelings about anybody but himself. Selfish.
I agree with her though. I mean, like I just don't know enough about him. I had seen videos of him like early on, and I just never, I guess, gravitated towards him. He like everyone's like, you know, he fine. He looks nice, but I don't think he's really quite my type. So maybe
that's what I say, Jessica. I said the same thing. I'm like, but I was waiting for this because I wasn't shocked, because I'm like, if a man cheats on you, he's always going to cheat on you, and blah blah. I'm like, oh, you keep talking. You got too much experience in this field, brother.
Exactly.
So, I mean, so I always knew it was gonna be a matter of time, but I just listened to what he said. Like, a lot of stuff he said, I'm like, you can't say what he said was wrong. A lot of stuff he said was absolutely correct, and people make it, but people didn't put it together. He's too correct. Why do
some men pick out women that they know that they can get over
you,
on? You know, we're from New York. Come on, Bella. A man can't walk up to me and go, "Hey, shorty, how you doing?" Because I'm not gonna give you the time of day. Peace, brother, peace. Nah, I'm good. But you know how when a man approaches you, if you are interested, or what kind of man is running game, if he wants to just, you know, have that one night stand, or if he wants kind of to get to know you. And I think that some men know that some women may be vulnerable. They may be at that stage in their life where they know they can run the game on. And because that woman is looking for that man or that something, it just, they gravitate to them. And they you ever seen a man beat a woman and a woman just stay, and you and us, we're like, why are you still there? Right. How's he gonna beat you, give you a black eye, and then say, let's make love? No, but we getting ready to fight. Okay. We getting ready to fight.
You getting ready to
we gonna knuckle up. I'm just saying. So some of those women are in there, and look at the celebrity women. You know he's a cheater, and why are you still with him? For the money? Take the money out the equation. Now why are you there?
Right.
You know, it's something here.
But I hate to say this, sis, but some women in their mind, what they don't want to see the next woman in their spot. Like when you get, especially when you start making that money and you're invited to all these different places, they get so accustomed to being the wife that they like, I'll be like, what's the song that Beyonce, ring the alarm? I've been through this too long. I'll be damned if I see another chick on his own. So a lot of them have that mentality. Oh my God, he's going to this show. What if he's invited there? And it will break their heart for them to see the next woman in their spot. And they start making more money and becoming more famous.
Yeah, I agree with that, because a lot of times, especially when you look at Black women, Black women will build a man. Like we're kind of seen as that ride or die. Like we'll be there with you while you in this struggle. Yeah. Then you see this trend of the Black man having, you know, being with the Black woman, and then once they start elevating in life, getting more money, they start looking and being like, oh, well, I really, you know, I kind of settled for her. You know, she kind of, you know, she good, but I really want this kind of girl over here. I want this more exotical girl like this, or, you know, she old new. So like there's definitely tendency in men to be more, you know, obviously they're not as as faithful in general, but once you, obviously when you have more money, you have more options. So I think the hardest part for a woman, and what's been like a nightmare for me, I'm like, what I'm not about to do is marry some guy, we're building together, and then I get up to, you know, I don't know, 40, 45, and you say you're trying to get some whatever. next thing. No, we're not built. No,
No.
we're not building
Yeah.
up here for you to do that. So
Exactly.
for her, she might have been in that scenario. Like he wasn't,
Right.
you know, making it like that. We don't know what she did, how she supported him. She could have.
Remember, this is high school.
Yeah, I mean,
so she's been riding with him for a long time.
She's like, no one's
been riding with him for a long
time. Time to let go, sis. Let him go. Let him go.
Well, I mean, clearly she's not, because she's gonna sit right there and hold his hand and look like a deer in headlights doing it. I just cannot.
Okay,
Sugar,
so I have a question.
Okay, hang on just one second, Burst, with your question. I want to throw something to Sugar for a second. So Sugar, you've seen this in a lot of, you know, different variations with the Nature Boy stuff that you've been doing, which is like so fascinating because I know nothing about Nature Boy. Now I know everything about Nature Boy. Thanks to you.
I covered different topics too.
Yeah.
But I do Nature Boy because of narcissism. Now that's a classic narcissism 101. So I do that about the abuse, and I get to tell like the different lingos, like what a word salad is when you're being gaslighted, when he's projecting, and all the abuse. So I use him as a. I just didn't know that it was going to be, you know, I didn't know that people. It was not a Nature Boy channel, but I use that to try to help women. And I always point out what he's doing and stuff. That's why I said you can't be so quick to throw narcissism at a person. You got to look at other variants to say, you know, he's a narcissist, because that is, people could have narc traits now. Now we can say he has narc traits, because anybody can have narc traits. And which is not bad. Some people
are just buttholes.
Exactly.
Period.
Sis.
On period.
Yeah.
Serious.
Oh my God.
But listen, did you notice when I did want to play that when he did the car thing with himself, marking himself? He put it more on the wife than him. I said, this boy, usually you got, I said,
if you could fix your mouth to say Jesus did it, like I trusted Jesus to help me and Jesus let me down, like clearly you don't care about nothing.
Oh God.
Wow.
Clearly you have lost your way.
That's dirty.
How do you even
fix your mouth to say something like that?
But see, honey, I tell people all the time, they don't want to believe me, but don't get offended. I tell people, stay away from cancer men. That's a cancer man for you.
I be standing across the street from him when he opened his mouth and said, the Lord. Let me move out the way for that lightning bolt come down here.
Majority of women who deal with cancer men go through the same. I'm telling you, they live that double life, honey.
Not all.
I didn't say all, but I'm letting you know. They are, no, a lot of them, people say not all, because they cheat so good. You really don't find out 2 years later. And it's just the way they do it is so hurting, because they make all of them feel like they're in a relationship, and they make them all feel loved, and they have this charmingness about them. The same way he lied to that girl, if you heard the tape. Now he knew for a fact he didn't want that girl to keep that baby. And then he was like, well, I have a choice, and can you wait another week? And all you heard the tape, right? Did you hear the tape, Jess?
I didn't hear the tape.
Oh, well, you got to check out Tasha K.
The baby. I heard.
But he was married. He shouldn't be impregnating another woman anyway.
I'm just telling you how they gets down. It happens, girl. It happens. That's why I'm trying to tell. I've been seeing stuff before it happened. That's how people were so surprised. I think what's the hurting part is that the man was already hating because women was loving him, and then the women was hating him because they felt like they let them down. And I'm like, you should never have had yourself. Don't make nobody
charlatan.
Yeah, but you shouldn't make anybody. You can't say you believe in the Lord and make anybody agree or look up to anybody. See, that's the problem we have as a people, period. So when they do fall, we feeling bad instead of saying, well, I mean, like I said, the minute I saw that man and all his beautiful information, I'm like, his information too good. This is firsthand information. Firsthand. And I'm like, how do people not catch on? Why are men being
That's what I said. Life imitating art. He was doing that, and it was his life. He was just telling us what was going on with him.
His life, yeah.
But a good thing is that at least he was schooling us on his. He was schooling us all along, letting you know. I'm like, if you ain't getting nothing out of it, do you get?
He just didn't tell us the characters in the play.
No,
but he gave us play by play.
Yeah, and he made it even better.
Director.
But he even closed the book by showing you. See what I mean? See what I mean? I'm talking about me.
Exactly.
I'm talking about me. See what I mean? But as far as the wife,
hey Ray, welcome in.
But you know what? I'm so
Brian Lynn.
And I'm so sick of women. Like, I don't care what color you are, whatever. I'm just so sick of women sitting right next to that no good man. I'm so sick of women doing that.
I said that.
I let his behind. You were roast. Matter of fact, I'm gonna roast you some more. Cause when I get finished with you,
I don't know about Jessica, but the rest of us three, we from Brooklyn, so it's a whole different world with us.
Different vibe.
They can't just tell us this. Oh, honey, and we okay, baby. Yeah, no, you gonna have to be in the doghouse. Sit on the roof when it's raining. Be in the backyard.
That's all I know. You better sleep with one eye open. That's all I can tell you.
I have no idea what I do.
So
I have no idea.
Though, like the women, like how they didn't realize it. I mean, here's the thing.
No, she knew.
I believe women, we do have intuition. Like even if it's not, we're married to this man. I feel like anyone that could watch his videos, we as women, we know if we just listen to ourselves. But I don't think a lot of the women they wanted to believe this kind of fairy tale that this guy's all this and that. I will tell you, because I didn't watch him heavily, maybe that's why, but I didn't know he was married. I didn't know anything about him having a wife. I just knew he did these videos in his car. But yeah, I mean, women in general, we kind of fed the fairy tale, like from watching Disney movies as a kid, whatever. And especially when you put a black man in front of black women, it's like, I mean, for me, I date all races, but like I have friends that are like, no, I want a black man. They need to be dark chocolate, Denzel, and I'm like, I get it. So when you have that kind of focus and then you have kind of this perfect image of a man, of course you're going to want to believe it because you have this fairy tale in your mind and he's playing out the fairy tale, telling you everything you want to say.
Yeah, because black men don't cheat, right?
Right.
Listen.
These men cheat. Come on.
Don't matter what the skin color is.
Exactly.
They say even, or there's this kind of group of men, I think MGTOW or whatever, that say rich men cheat and poor men don't cheat. See, when you go to the richer men, they cheat. I'm like, come on now, like.
Don't matter.
Well, they just have more disposable income to cheat.
Exactly.
It's not even the income, Bella.
It's not.
It's the women opening their area down below to say, and when it's getting thrown at you left and right, you're human. Okay, and I'm going to say this, and I'm not offending anyone. It's just like when a woman gets raped. Sometimes she has, that emotion. That's normal. Regardless if you're getting raped or not. You don't want to have that feeling, but that's what your body does. And when men do that, they have so much vagina thrown in their face. You sit in the barbershop long enough, you're going to get a haircut. Okay?
Exactly.
If it's thrown at you that much, eventually you could be the best man there is. Beside Jesus, you could be the other best man, you're going to cheat.
But even Dusty's, come on, any man that got that gift of gab, period. I don't care if you got from the highest paid to somebody who ain't got nothing. Dusty's get it from left to right too.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's
So if you got that gift, gift of gab, and them women's gonna give it to you. I don't care who or what. But you know what I didn't like though? When they a meme with her, and then they put the two women that he's cheating with right beside her, and then they try to make it a woman thing, like if they was trying to make it seem like, okay, look at the woman he cheated with compared to they make sense maybe she would have fixed herself.
Okay, first of all, she's a pretty woman. She's a nice looking woman, period.
You can't fix yourself up enough for a man not to cheat on you. So I didn't get the point.
Right.
Listen, J-Lo gets cheated on. Halle Berry got cheated on. Beyonce got cheated on.
Hello.
Right. So Janet Jackson
got cheated on. Hello. It don't matter what you look like. If a man is going to cheat, he's going to cheat no matter what you look like, no matter how you dress, no matter how you carry yourself.
I'm like this. As long as they got hair around it, they good to go.
Hey, boo.
Jada said, sir, you hiding something. Then the car started showing up. I'm like, So he's not giving father pics and advice, just dating advice.
No, but he is gonna turn this into money too. I'm telling you, when you a money maker, you a money maker. Oh, how I ruined my relationship, or how I'm telling you, when you a money maker, you a money maker.
All he has to do is spin that God, like he's already pushing the God Jesus thing, turn the life around. Especially again, like when you go into any Black church, who's there? A lot of Black women. That's already his audience. Just push the church dynamic, how you turn around in a marriage, yada 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 yada, and back making that money, and that could.
And she's gonna
be like, listen. When the story first broke, I heard he got a person who gave him a $10,000 donation.
For what?
For what? A donation.
No, that wasn't American money. I saw it.
Oh, it was an American money.
Why are they giving him money? For what?
They was giving him money. They was giving him them CashApps, honey. But that wasn't American money.
Okay.
I seen that. Okay. I don't know if it had a CA next to it or whatever. But
Canada.
I don't know, but I don't know where it was from, but it wasn't American dollars, because I think he would have shut that live down. When her cash that check before
immediately. He'd be like,
there's a maximum I think you can make on YouTube too. But wow, that's crazy that they're probably just doing that because they want the attention.
And then the wife, he claimed the wife. The wife wanted to do it. I didn't like, nah, boo. I'm a man. I got myself into it. Let me get myself out to it.
But he's not. That's the point. He's not.
Right. So for the wife to even suggest that, I'm like, girl, you been on some Jesus drugs or something?
It's something. Okay. It's something with her. I just feel like she's so disconnected from everything.
Yeah. You gotta read the letter. That's what Janetti was telling you.
Yes, I know we need to read the letter.
But you need to read that by yourself, because you're gonna be like pissed.
Oh.
Yeah. So let me just say this. For him to be given advice on relationship, which we know now basically was about him, but his morals in the last year, I'm gonna go from 2020. I'm not even counting before that. In 2020, with all of the STDs that can make women, us, his wife, women, sterile, that can make us infertile, that can make you blind, that can kill you, we know from HIV, but we also got corona. Why are you out here sleeping around? Why? And unprotected, evidently, because you got someone pregnant.
Exactly.
But you know what pissed me off even worse when a man cheat? Why you gotta do the pillow talk thing? Why you just can't cheat in peace? Why you always gotta throw the damn wife in it now? or
Right.
the girlfriend in
And
it.
that's why I put
Oh,
that donkey of the day with Charlemagne, because that's what he said. The woman has nothing to do with this. Your wife
no,
has
but
nothing to do. This
he
is
did
your
that too.
issue.
Charlemagne, shut up, because you got 2 daughters, and I remember you sitting up there on your talking about I like to spread my seed and pump and do all of this, and then you ended up married, and you still was cheating too. See, another at this point, can't no man, unless you are honest man, check him. And that's why I like your title. Your title says it all. Can't not no man, unless you never cheated ever, you can't check him.
Okay.
And you still can't check them because you don't know what their future is. Because my point is, you're not cheating now, you'll be cheating at some point throughout your lifetime. So either you did it,
there you go.
you learned,
Speak, Jessica. Speak, girl. Speak.
And then, but my thing is, I can't stand the pillow talk. Why y'all just can't cheat in peace? I'm like, damn, y'all don't know how to say this. Leave the wife out of it. Why? I mean, woman act you. Why you gotta dog me out?
Show.
Oh, she ain't good. She ain't good. What the hell? Don't try to devalue me to sell yourself.
Exactly. Monique said, I taught my son that cheating is the same as a liar and a thief, and none are worthy of trust in anything. Absolutely.
Well,
absolutely.
To cheat, you have to lie, right?
If you lie, you cheat. If you cheat, you lie. If you lie, you steal. If you steal, you kill.
What you got in that cup, girl?
Oh my God, Bella.
Wait, hang on. I'm trying
Bella
to
went in. I got green tea. I'm drinking green tea.
No, that's in the what's in the glass?
It's green tea. I just poured it in there. It's green tea.
Oh, I was going, girl. You was making me thirsty.
It's Long Island. It's okay.
Hey, Daniel, welcome in. Thank you for coming. I wonder if the next scandal will be that he is bi. Oh, Lord. That would be too much. I have to get the smelling salts out for that one. I did not think he was a cheat only because he had not been exposed. He is bold to cheat. Yeah, no one woman can tell. Yeah. Yeah.
But I
don't understand how you can face your wife after you slept with someone and then come back in, and if he had, oral with her and kiss your wife, what is going on in here?
All I know, child.
Yeah. Jada said, "Ugly dudes getting kitty, broke dudes getting kitty, abusive dudes getting kitty."
Okay, that's what I said.
Kitty,
exactly.
Exactly. Nowadays.
Exactly.
He's the only one. He is not the only one.
Well, that's the thing too, though. He's been calling out all these other men. Like, why are you talking about them?
You got a lot of men now. I'm hearing this topic a lot about being poly. I hear it so much now. I'm like, men have so much more options these days where you don't have to cheat. Or you don't have to get married. I mean, people, that's all you hear now on YouTube. Poly. So it's okay to go into poly. It's okay to be single. It's okay. I mean, a lot of things men do is just you don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to shotgun wedding no more. A lot of things are not like back in the 40s and 50s where you stay for the kids. People just doing what they want to do. So do it.
I wonder, like, the mentality behind it, though. It's not necessarily the act. It's more of, like, if you think of back in the day when men actually had to go out and hunt and go to war and go actually do, like, all these things that cause a lot of it, adrenaline rush and kind of uncertainty. Part of me feels like, okay, it's not just solely the act or just getting this other woman. I think it really is that kind of natural, I don't know, animalistic kind of hunger to be on edge and have this adrenaline rush. And I think think part of it might even be that. I mean, I don't know since I'm not a man, but sometimes I do wonder if it's just because men aren't doing manly things anymore. For the most part, like how many men in our families know how to hunt, can shoot, can fix a car? Like a lot of men are at home doing their nails, fixing their hair, doing their facial. It's different.
That's what I'm saying. Times has really changed. So a lot of things you really don't have to do anymore. You got a lot of men that just go ahead and just like to go. You don't have to.
They got dating feel like it's a hunting expedition.
But see, you got to think about it too. They got to remember that we have the same feelings too. It ain't like we can't cheat. It ain't like men don't come. It's not like even his wife. I mean, she's blessed. She looks very young for her age.
She does.
She looks really, really young. She's like a kid next to him.
So how old is she?
They both in their mid-30s.
Oh, okay.
But my thing is,
this. If I'm your queen bee, I'm your BFF. You don't have no work wife. You don't have none of that. If you emotionally cheat, you're cheating. If you physically cheat, you're cheating. If you are giving more of your time to someone else, you are cheating. Why are you married? You might as well not be married. Just be single and play the field.
That's what I'm saying. They got that option now to do it. So why involve
because they've been married for a minute, right? How long they been married?
And then
I know they were dating since high school, but how long they been married?
Oh, I don't know. Then they justify it. Oh, and all the different women. He didn't. What the wife was addressing was the older women he had from back in the days. She didn't address the 2 women. Well, now the 3 women that came. So he's always been cheating on her. Oh, and I left. But then why you ain't stay going? But you could see where I don't know. I don't want to say she's insecure. I don't want to say, she's just a regular simple woman, and he's a man of. Sometimes women figure, oh, good, I got that. You know how you get that captain on the football team? You just like so happy.
They got married in January 2018.
Right, but she probably feel
yeah.
That's only 3 years.
Uh-huh.
But they've been together since high school?
That's what they said.
And he cheated before this? Then why did she marry him?
She was leaving him.
But why did she marry him?
Like she was staying with her mother and all this other stuff.
Too much.
So that's that. But in her mind, she got that football captain, and out of all, she said 12 years. And then out of all the women, he picked me, plain Jane. He could have had any woman. But I'm plain Jane, and he picked me. So I think, some women, they're gonna have to have a little bit more.
Oh my God, look at her on her wedding day. Oh my God, y'all have to see this picture. She looks beautiful.
Pull it up.
Is that the one?
Angel.
That's the one I was thinking she should have had a bra on.
No, this is her bridal gown. She looks beautiful. Hang on a second. Let me show you.
See, this would have been her big chance. She would have been making more money than him. All nice.
Oh, yeah. But that is a beautiful picture. But one picture they showed. Well, at least he didn't hide her.
That is gorgeous.
It's there. He didn't hide her. It's just that he was too busy telling his other personal business, but not the other personal business.
Exactly.
Yeah, she finally got that captain of the football team.
That's the Sun Times?
Yeah.
Wow.
So they said that they have one child together, a daughter named Morley, who's born in 2016.
But he has another kid too.
Oh, they said Well, they only said they have one child together, so I don't know if that means
I don't know. Yeah, check how many kids he got.
Ladies, I'm gonna go. Good night. This was a great conversation.
Thank you.
Jessica, I'm gonna send you a message on IG. If you don't see it tonight, you'll see it tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Peace, love, everybody.
Good night. Thanks for stopping up.
Thanks. See you later. Heavy said the new book dropped, Healing Together Through the Pain.
Through the fire.
Cult following. Yeah, cult following. Hi, Julie's Creations. Q and Nene saying hi.
I know one thing. My younger days, not my older days, my younger days, once you step out there, and once I be like, we ain't bothered no more, and it's up to you to believe me when I tell you we ain't together. I'll tell you, I'm a one and done type of person.
Mm-hmm.
My ex don't believe me, and because I don't chase them, I will replace you so fast. In my younger days,
that's right.
You was replaced so fast, and they always, she cheated on me. I'm like, no, yeah. I gave you the rules from the beginning. You just thought I was joking. I'm not the one that goes through all the hardships, and at this point, I'm young. I'm not. So you was replaced so fast, but I ended up being a bad guy. But I don't care.
Listen, I have no patience for nonsense. So you want to do that? You do that over there.
No, I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to show you how to do it. Stick around. When I want my younger days. This is
putting up with it at all.
I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to show you how to do it right. I'm going to show you how to do it. And you sit back. They ain't like it.
Jada said he got 3 pregnant and 2 at the same darn time. I'm just like, it's ridiculous. But like I said in the beginning, he's not the only one. Like we're focused on him because this is the latest bull that just popped in. But how many other men were talking the same stuff about how, you got to cherish the black woman. You need to do this to the black woman. You need to do this, do that. And then over here, he got 3 and 4 chicks. He cheating on, he's sleeping with, he calling all kinds of names over here in the cut. So they talk with one side of their mouth and then they do something else with the other side. So I'm calling them all to task. I'm saying to everybody, it needs to stop. As women, we need to call a spade, as Iyanla Vanzant would say. Call a thing a thing.
A thing. I mean, did y'all ever watch I just watched it for the first time, but this was done in Africa in real life. But did y'all ever see the movie Chirac?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But that was actually done in Africa during the war or something. And the women, they closed it up. And it takes, I hate to say it, but it's all in the power of the women. Even the men don't change. And then in Chirac, they stopped giving all the women got together and they didn't give up no nanny. So these men stopped shooting and killing one another. I know where he got it from. I know where Spike Lee got it from because that's a true story.
Right.
And that was actually done in Africa. And I think that a while back ago when I was doing my little history thing. But it's just these thirsty girls make it hard for us.
And I don't wish no harm on either one of them. But I'm being honest. I'm going to speak honestly. I believe he done snatched her soul. He done took a part of her. And being that he is so manipulative and nasty and mean, and what I mean by that is on the other side, because we don't know, do he beat her? Do he curse her out? Do he call her names? We don't know. So, but her facial expression felt like she was gone. And he is so much a part of her. He better stop before. We all seen it. Farrah Fawcett in the burning bed.
Yep.
Lorena Bobbitt.
It's a thin line between love and hate. Remember she said,
Lorena Bobbitt, it's a thin line. because he has her so much, her soul.
Mm-hmm.
He has her soul so much. We don't know what this lady's gonna do. And I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying crimes of passion. When you see people kill people like that, they are so in love with that person that they would rather see them not here on this earth than to see them with someone else.
Yeah. But did you hear when the lady said on Tasha K, oh, that he degrades women, telling her, oh, she had to get her nails done and so he said he talks bad to them. See, you got one time my clap back you may not like. Don't come for me. Don't come. I don't give a heck if I'm that plain.
Y'all see this? Ray just put up here. Now, when Tasha asked the girl, did he kiss and more on her VJ? She said yes. So that means he kissed his wife with having oral sex with somebody else.
You just couldn't say cootie lips, right? You had to say.
See? And that's an intimate part of you. Now you're having sex with this woman. Now you're taking her energy and you're bringing it and putting it inside of your wife.
Yeah.
And you know that video I did. I don't know if you saw it, Sugar, but I know Bella saw it. Protect your energy. Protect your time. Protect your peace. Because people can do that. They can steal the energy from you. And to me, she looks like she is sucked dry. That's how I take it from her. When I look at her, I see all the air out of her. I see her deflated. That's what I want to say. I see her deflated.
That's what I see, sis. And me.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, honey, some of these women, like I said, when they playing James, the DOD said not the Lorena Babbitt.
Lorena Bobbitt.
Yes, Lorena Bobbitt. Yes.
She said, no, not the Lorena Bobbitt.
And he cheated. Listen, and she went and cut it off.
Let's not forget about the one that
look, she did him a favor.
Let's not forget about Butterfuco's wife when she was cheating on that lady, and then I think when she shot that girl and the wife in the face, somebody got shot.
Oh yeah, in Long Island, Lolita. Yeah. Long Island Lolita.
Butterfuco. That's all I remember. But yeah, them crimes of passion.
The wife admitted, she said, the stalking side pieces, and she thought she would snap. Wow.
But she probably figured I'm too small to snap. But she could hit his ass up financially, something terrible. Because
I don't think it's about money with her, though. I think she really genuinely loves him.
No, but sometimes, especially with a man, it's a Cancer man you're talking about. They love big money. I'm trying to tell you something.
But she's not in her right mind space right now. But so to me, money is not there.
Then let me go talk to her.
I don't even think she. Seriously, I don't even think she's looking at the money part of it.
Honey, it's not about the money, but we know that's what he cared about. Now, if he didn't care about it, then I gotta get you what you.
Ray of Sunshine said the movie Misery.
Yes. That was good.
But sometimes
Janetti's Corner said mononucleosis, their damn throats are going to close up. Didn't that actor have the stuff in his throat, the famous one with the family Sheen?
Charlie Sheen.
Didn't he have something?
Yeah, he had something
in there.
He had something in there.
Oh,
Jesus.
Because people are not thinking when you have oral sex, they think, oh, that's not sex. It is. And people have their mouth can bring to your other bodily parts, and then you go put that bodily part in your wife. Now your wife got it.
Absolutely.
And it's not only AIDS. There's other STDs out here that can make you infertile, that can make you sterile.
That can make you sick. That can kill you.
That can make you have a hysterectomy.
Yeah. Exactly.
Come on. We have to make them accountable.
And
this is your body.
And all them and even who wants to have bacterial effect? Something as simple as constant BV and bacterial and stuff like that.
I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that.
Keep going through that stuff.
None of it.
Then for a man, they the carrier, so they don't go through it because they the carriers. For certain ones, they're not gonna get things in the uterus because they don't have one. but they the carriers. They still have it.
But that's what makes me think that this is not his first time being having infidelity in the marriage, and she knew about it. It's just that now it broke, that the mistress came up. Maybe this might be the first time with a baby. I don't know, but I think this lady is deflated. I'm telling you, mark my words. They're gonna be like, Vern, I remember on that live. That something is that lady. I'm telling you, she needs to go get counseling.
And then remember when
that's our sister.
Right.
Remember when the other girl was like, she said, I'm a doctor, and she said, I got cameras all in my house. And she said it was stamped that he was there as of last week. She said, and her cameras have time and stamp on it. I said, oh, it's behind the scratch. I don't know. I can't. All I know is that some women, God bless you. That's all I can say, because it couldn't have been me.
Right.
It could not been me. God bless you, because you got to have strong, her faith. She really did sell God that day, honey. He may not sold God, but she sold God. She made you want to seek him, because you got to have some strength.
Janetti.
Yes.
You got to have some strength to sit through that. That wasn't what you call it. That wasn't Sheen Brothers. That was Kirk something. Kirk Douglas.
No, Sheen, that one of the Sheens, he had something, because he said he had oral sex with that lady.
No,
he had something in his throat.
I know he got the virus.
Exactly. He laughing all the way to the bank where the money resides, with that $10,000 donation and all the other.
He also had to deal with TD Jakes too.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, but that deal fell through. It fell through. Because of that.
Good. He needs to lose them all. He needs to lose them all. But all of them can't throw but one stone.
Shut up, Bella. Girl, bye. Girl, I need my fan now, girl. Wait, that stone can't go too far if they do throw it, right?
Yeah, you better throw it like this.
Exactly.
Let me just flick it. Don't flick it over.
Shut up. Bella's a mess. But it's true. It's true. I really feel for her, and I really think she needs to go and speak to a woman counselor. I think she needs to go get, and him too, but I'm saying, not to be funny, but I don't really care too much about him. I'm worried about her mental. Absolutely. I'm worried about her as a woman. I'm worried about her health, because like I said, this is probably not his first time. And maybe if she looks back and say, oh, that's why I had to go get that STD shot, because he was doing, it's more to this than this one intimacy thing he did. Right. He did a lot.
It was 3. That we know 3 women came out just now.
That came out.
But she said she left him before. And she left him before. And then after he was asked, well, what was the difference in this time? And then she was like, well, now you're telling me, now we're talking and you're telling me what you're doing and telling me where you go. See, that's what them plain Janes. And you know what? I don't see nothing wrong with that, because I'm like that too. I'm like that with a man. I don't do all that questioning and stuff. But that's only because I don't like to be questioned either. So I don't want to start asking you questions. And then next thing you know, you start asking me where I'm going. Then so, but some men take that as, I guess you soft or you passive. They didn't know. Don't open Pandora's box. I'm just doing that because I don't like to be questioned. I like to go and come as I please. So
now their children,
you the same respect.
Are they boys or girls?
Molly's a girl.
Molly's a girl. They had a daughter together.
Okay, so somebody said they had 2 kids. Now, first of all, how is their daughter gonna look at you? And if you have a son, how is he gonna look at you? You have to remember, it's more in this game than you. You are being so selfish, trying to get your feelings on erotic high that you're not thinking about the rest of the people in your life.
Well, what men do when they out?
But I'm saying, it's not just you. You're being selfish.
Well, what men do? Well, a lot of men lose their families. And they just don't care. And then that's when they know they're wrong. That's when they created this thing called bitter mother. But in all reality, the mother's not bitter, or they don't want to tell how the woman became bitter. But that's when they came up with that term, bitter woman. Instead of saying, "Oh, I did this" or "I did that," they shift, they project it, and they switch the blame.
Right, Wendy. But women also have to stand up and not accept BS. Look at the Peter Guns from, was it Love and Hip Hop? That was ridiculous. You're with this woman, but you're with her, but then you come back with her, but then you have a baby with her. Now he got like 12 kids between the two women. Like,
and
why did any of these women just say no? But these women should have just said no.
Now he's a host on a show called Cheaters.
Perfect. Bella, what? Bella, see my face? Come on. That Brooklyn face.
That Brooklyn face. Come on now, son. Oh, DOD said drop the link. He want to defend the brothers. Okay, come on up here.
Oh my goodness. Here he go. Here he go.
Come on up here. Bring your where's my gavel? Let me go
bring your shield and your sword, because you getting ready to get it, DOD.
Okay. Come on up here.
But for real though, us as women really do have to stop accepting BS from men, because they're just going back and forth. And I don't care what no one says. If that man has had 3-4 women, there's no way in the hell you can tell me you ain't have no STD. You cannot. If you itching, burning, scratching, you had something.
Something
was yeast infection, mono, all of that. What's up, DOD?
Hey, ladies, how y'all doing tonight?
Good. How are you?
I'm just waking up.
I can't hear you. Uh-oh.
But
there you go.
I'll be right back. Hold on, let me jump. I'll be right back.
So StreamYard don't like him.
I know. Poor thing.
StreamYard does not like him.
StreamYard, they just don't fool with him.
Yes, Wendy. She said, "You cheat, stick me with a fork. I'm done." I hear you, girl.
Right. That's right.
And now I do want to say this. I would never tell a woman to leave her marriage if a man has cheated once and the man is a really good guy and he was caught out there once. I'm not saying that. If you guys can work on it, and I mean, we know older people that were married like 50, 60 years, of course. Once they married, they may have an infidelity, but they're still married. I'm not saying that. But if it's, "Oh, you're cheating again, this is the 12th time," like, sister, can I smack you with a brick? Because what the hell?
Right. What part of this will you get?
Okay. More than one, why are you still there? He does not respect you. He does not respect himself. And you're putting my life at risk. We're not having that.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
And
you can go on ahead and do your cheating, do whatever you want, but you will do it without me. Okay.
Hit the road, Jack. That's right.
I won't be a part of it. All right. Let's see what you got to say.
All right, ladies.
Hi.
Y'all continue. Let me get into the flow of what y'all talking about.
Are we talking about men who cheat and why this brother here is not the only one? He's just the latest one.
Okay, well, you ladies realize that men cheat with women, right? So these women that were cheating on or cheating with Derrick Jaxn was actually cheating on his wife as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so why aren't you women as women saying, hey, I can't mess with these men who are married or who are in relationships, and they know that they're in relationships and married with, with women. Why are y'all sisters doing that? And I'm only using the sisters as an example
we did
now
say
because
that.
we're talking, I deal with Black women, so that's what I'm just saying. So,
yeah,
so why is that?
I think that they are to blame as well. But when I'm in a relationship, my husband, my man, that's the person I'm going to bring the issue to, because they can throw it all day and twice on Sunday. But if you cannot respect me enough to say, you know what, I value my relationship and my girl more than I value this little piece of tail I'm going to get, then we don't have an understanding. There's something missing there. And so I personally would take myself out of the equation, because, as I said many times, my father is crazy, but my mama is certifiable.
Right, but what I'm saying is, why don't women have a code and say, hey, I'm not messing with married men?
Some women do. Some women have a code. Some women say that's not their lane. That's not what they're gonna do. That's not what they're about. And then there are some that's like, hey, well, if he's going to show me a good time, he's gonna take me out, he's gonna buy me dinner, he might throw me a couple of dollars to shut up my holler. I'm gonna just go with it.
We have names for them, Tatianas and Gold Diggers. We're not them.
There you go, Verns.
No, but you gotta remember, the internet made it acceptable because now the side chick gets all the glory. For some reason,
you heard the saying, side chicks are winning.
Yeah, exactly. Because of the internet and social media, the side chicks they're getting respected. They're getting TV shows, book
But
deals.
the side chick is nothing but the cleanup woman back in the day. If you guys know, it's nothing but the cleanup woman. And guess what? The cleanup woman is a woman too.
But now let me ask you, ladies,
trying to get your life.
Right, but let me ask you this: how many of these side chicks are getting married?
They don't want it. They don't want to get married.
Who's gonna wife the side chick up?
They don't want to be.
The side chick does get wiped up now. The side chick does get wiped up now. Steve Harvey side chick got wiped up.
Shut up, Bella. I'm bye.
No, some side chicks do get wiped up. But what I'm saying, the gratification that they get from people, because everybody wants the tea now. So it made it popular. Girl, I got something to say, and then people don't see the disrespect and the hurt and pain.
Got wiped up.
Let's normalize trusting relationships and being respectful. Who you say, Bella?
I said Michael Jordan side chick got wiped up.
Girl, bye. Bye.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, ladies, everything changed going into the 2000s, because there was a time where even in sports for Little League and stuff, and I think I talked to someone up here about it, I'm not sure, but when they started handing out participation trophies, that's when everything switched up. It used to be as a person you wanted to work out and lose weight. Now everybody is saying, hey, I'm big and beautiful. Now I'm gonna leave it that way. Yeah. The same thing with morality. Everything just changed.
It did.
And so now where it used to be where side chicks were looked down and frowned upon, now they're being put on pedestals.
Because they newsworthy. They newsworthy and it sells. Them stories sell. Like we listening to this now because that's what sells. Because people need content. People need content. Even if it's a newspaper, or regardless of what it is, that's great content. Getting the scoop on somebody, and then the woman coming out and telling her side of the story. But back in the day, the side chick knew her role, she knew her place.
Exactly. And nowadays,
that's what I'm saying.
Place. And the wife got to know her role. Where they do that at?
Somebody said in the chat that Derrick said some men lie and say they single when they're married, and something about Derrick said he was separated and finally single. Now, when you are in a relationship, if he just got married in 2016, first of all, he should have still been working on his marriage, quote unquote. Just follow me for a minute. When you guys separate and you say you go your way, you do you, and I do me, that don't mean to go get the chick pregnant tomorrow. That means go get you an apartment, work your job. Let's work on our marriage. Let's still communicate. We just will not be having sex. It's like sometimes you have to put that line out there. Listen, this is what do you mean? Do you mean go get your shit together and we're gonna come back as a family? But that don't mean for you to still go around and sleep around.
See, I don't believe in separation. I don't either.
But I'm just saying when people do it and they say do you, to me, do you means go get your head right. Is this the relationship you want to be in? Let's work on it. Separating also, that means separated for 6 months and then you come back together as a family. If you cannot after that 6 months, then you need to divorce.
See,
you do not need to be back in that marriage.
I can't do that.
No, I don't do that cold stuff neither. I'm done.
I can't do that.
Or final words. Yeah, that means Shannon's single.
Hello.
Oh, Shannon's single.
That's
that. Oh, that means Shannon's single.
That's just how I see it. I'm out. I can't do that.
Right, but then you need to go ahead and divorce. Don't work on the marriage.
No, if I'm out, I'm out.
That's why I never got married, because I be divorce queen. So the slightest thing, I'm divorce court. The first thing, I'm the first one on the line.
Listen here, sugar. Divorce is expensive.
Well, ladies, if he was cheating on his wife and they were living together, what you think he's gonna do unfiltered, living on his own?
Exactly. He's definitely gonna be out there trotting around.
DC Purple Diva.
Oh, DC Purple Diva.
So the separation, being separated, that's not gonna work.
I think if these need to be worked out, we gonna have to work it out.
If you are married,
you work it out, but you don't work it out. You don't work it out and living in two separate places, though.
I can't do that.
Right, but if you are married by the laws of paper, you are married. You're not single. I'm like you. The separated thing, no, you're married, but you're just taking a quote unquote break, as they say. I don't like to say break.
There's a lot of break babies too.
Right. But what I'm saying is when you're separated and you're trying to work on your marriage, whatever the situation is, you are still married. If you go out and you meet someone, you need to tell that person, I am married. You don't say that I'm single, because you're not single. When you go file your taxes, you don't say you single, you say you married. Filing separately, right?
I can't do that.
But divorcee.
Just that.
Right. Just call it what it is. You trying to hold on to that person so they don't go nowhere. You need to let them go, or either you need to stay there and say, no, we're going to work on this.
Are you ladies aware of what type of church he goes to? They both go to?
They should be banned out that church.
What church?
No, but do you know what type of church they go to?
Somebody said it was a cult church. I don't know.
Right,
yeah,
because
I heard that.
I got the video on my channel. The church they go to.
I was gonna say, can you screen share it? Oh, okay.
You just gotta watch it. You gotta watch it when you guys get a chance.
Give him his views. Get him his views now. Watch it.
Well, it's not the views. It's not really the views.
I'm just trying to
let you guys see what I know, but I'm just trying to get you guys see what.
But if it's a cult church, then that period
it's worse than that.
They have a different religion.
Right, but it's worse than that.
But I'm saying if it's a cult, then she already was aware of what it was and she was okay with it. That's what I'm saying. She got to stop trying to play the victim in this. You knew. You need to stand up and say, no, husband, you're not cheating anymore.
Exactly.
If she left the first time, she should have stayed gone.
Yep.
Why you come back? Because now you really look like a fool.
Mm-hmm. And you're condoning the behavior because the behavior didn't stop once you left. So
the type of church
toxicity, you're co-signing it.
The type of church they attend is a church where the pastor exorcises sex demons.
Oh, yeah, that video.
Yeah, that's the church they
go to.
That's their church they go to. That's their pastor. Yes.
Oh my God.
Who is the pastor?
I can't remember his name.
You
I
have
can't
to
recall
watch
his
this.
name.
Oh, I thought he said Stapleton. I was gonna say I don't know him.
No, you have to watch this. You have to see that.
Janet, do you know how to share the screen? You know how to share your...
Yeah. Hang on, let me see if I can do it.
No, Janetti, not Kojic, honey. No, not Church of God in Christ. They don't play that. She might be devoted, but no, that ain't.
Now this is the very church that he goes to, and this is their pastor, and he was saying that they sat in the back room and with the pastor, and they tried to work it out, and so the wife came back to him after speaking to this pastor that you guys were about to see.
What did you title it again?
Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna drop off and come back.
Okay.
It wasn't that long ago. Bella could have went and found it.
Yeah, I think there's one from 3
Not
days.
like Israelite, because they're different too.
No, but they do polygamy. They don't do all that.
Well, whatever kind of church they were in, it was not Jesus based. Because
Israelites is it's not a church.
That's what I'm saying. It's just you can't put all that on religion.
They try to, honey. They try to.
They sure do. Yeah.
That's like the sister wives. At least they are, the husband and wife is agreeing to have another wife to be there at the house. I seen it this week, girl. It was good. I hope y'all seen it. It was good this week.
Oh.
It was good, girl. I think it came on, today is what, Thursday? I think it came on either Monday night or Tuesday night.
Oh.
It was good.
Okay. I gotta check it out. All right, where can I find this video?
And I'm just saying, for her as a woman, she really has to learn how to
stand
up for herself. And she's not doing that. And I'm so sad. But I really believe that she has that deflated spirit, and he's using it, and he's being manipulative. He's gaslighting her, and he's what y'all call them people? What'd you say that he is, Sugar Love?
A serial cheater.
A narcissist. Yeah.
Now they call him a narc. I don't know if you're not, but I do know he's a serial cheater. I do know he can I do know he a manipulator. Like I said, taking on that label as an NPD, I'll have to see other aspects of his life.
Because if they were so much of a church, why didn't they minister come on with them?
Well, honey, wait till you see the minister. Watch this. Hold, please.
Look, oral sex, demon. You see oral sex? Look, oral sex. Look. You oral sex. Use oral sex. Let that sperm of that man out. Out, you demon. Out. Let go.
He delivered me 2 Sundays back. Then a demon came with his penis and put it in my mouth. And then he came again and he slept with me last week. And I told the pastor that I need deliverance again. And since then, my private part has been itching.
You've been itching?
Yes.
Okay. Who are you? Who are you?
Oh God, stop.
Who are you?
Stop. I can't.
Who are you? Look at that demon. 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 Who are you? Who are you? Speak. Speak out. Who are you? Who are you? Jesus' name. You demon can help you. Yeah? Come on from the private part. You in her private part. Demon in the private part. Watch what happens. Fire. Come out from the private. Come out from the private. Come out from the private.
Child.
Go, 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 go.
Man, you know that was feeling good, girl.
What is your name?
Rosamond.
Rosamond.
Daniel.
Rosamond Daniel. What happened to you today?
So you delivered me today, and then when I went to the bathroom, I think 15 minutes later, some white stuff came out with the blood after you sprayed.
Oh, come on, somebody. After I spray with the water,
Yes.
after I spray, something came out white. Put your hands together. Hallelujah. May your healing and deliverance be permanent in Jesus' name. Come on and give
You ain't
the glory.
getting none tonight. You ain't getting none tonight. So now that leads me to believe he was down with the elite. And that leads me to believe he done got somebody mad up on top. So now that this is a humiliation ritual.
Mm-hmm.
But that's their pastor. That's the church that they attend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now it all makes sense. They just get
meanwhile, the pastor having sex with the girls in the back room, right?
Right.
He probably the damn demon that he was trying to spray off of him. Don't get me started, because I don't play when it comes to church stuff like that.
She ain't getting none tonight. She done sprayed it away. She ain't getting none tonight.
Yes, Wendy, I rebuke that too.
Mm-hmm.
That's a yeast effect.
How much you pay her, right? Exactly.
DC.
The oral demon.
He done sprayed away. He done sprayed away the only man she had. She should have kept him. I'm joking. Her only piece of
Did you see the one where it was just like that and the minister was talking to the girl and she walked up to him and he actually put his hand up? Yeah, he was doing it right there in church, girl. Yes. 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 That's why I thought that was him. I was waiting for him to do that. It was the same thing. He literally took his bare hand and in church in front of everybody and was right there. I swear to you not. I don't lie about the church stuff. Don't play. Don't play with that. I'm telling you, man, that's not cool.
Yeah, I I don't even know where to begin with that. I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
What's he spraying?
He said it was water. Who knows?
It was supposed to be holy water. It was holy water.
She needed to go to the STD clinic, boo, because the holy water ain't gonna help there.
Okay.
She need medicine.
She need to get a hold of some penicillin. That's what she needs.
Hello, penicillin, amoxicillin, all other cillins there.
Party.
Calamine lotion, Robitussin, everything.
He walked for himself. Yeah. But this is how people get preyed on with these charlatans.
Brainwashed.
And I said, it looks like that girl, because she was a beautiful girl. I showed y'all the pictures. She was beautiful. Why is she sitting here like a zombie in one of them horror show movies? Just looking like she don't know what's going on.
brainwashed or he gave her something in her drink, like a pill or something, because that she just looked out of it. I told you, she looked deflated.
She did not look like she was at that, whatever that was.
No, she wasn't there. She was in La La Land.
She was somewhere else.
She was on downers or something because that wasn't right. And then he holding her hand. Why was he jerking her hand like that? Like, what? Leave me alone, fool.
Exactly.
Woo.
Yeah, there are more sickos like that preaching too in some of these, hole in the world churches.
We from Brooklyn. We know the hole in the wall church.
Okay.
We know.
And I am not going. That is crazy.
And ladies, there's a video out my nephew put out with this pastor and Derrick Jaxn and his wife in church. And I guess they were having some issues then, and that guy, that pastor, minister, whatever you want to call him, charlatan, he was trying to give them counsel on video. It's it was in the church. There's a video of it out there. So if you guys are ever to find out who that guy's name is, look up his church. He's on YouTube. I just can't remember. I can't recall his name right now, but he's on YouTube. And if you can go on YouTube, you'll see that video with Derrick Jaxn and his wife is on one of his videos.
Okay, I'll definitely look it up. All right, guys, we've been on for 2 hours. I want to give everybody an opportunity to say some final thoughts so we can close out. I think this has been one of the most lively discussions we've had here.
We gotta do more of these. We gotta do more.
Yeah, on Wine and Wine. I enjoyed myself immensely. And I hope that you all did too, even the ones in the chat. But I'm gonna start with Burns. So she's been up here the longest because you had them all like, I don't get it. I don't trust it.
I don't. So I'm really gonna say a prayer for the young lady, and I really hope she finds her voice, and I really hope she comes to her senses, or somebody in her family speaks to her. And and again, I don't wish anybody's marriage to be messed up, but I really hope she leaves, because this is not for her. She deserves better. She's a queen. She needs somebody that's going to love her for her, and someone who's going to lift and elevate her, because this is not right. And it's playing out in the public, and it's making her look like an idiot. I'm not saying she's an idiot. I'm saying it's making her look like that. And she's a sister. We already have enough against us that we don't need this too. So I hope somebody could really, like a psychiatrist or somebody, could really grab this lady and talk to her. And I hope she can just be a better person. And again, I just pray for her.
Absolutely. That was great. Thank you. I see Tata Boy Chavez. Hey, member. Thanks for coming in. We're just going to wrap up our discussion on why Derrick Jaxn is not the only one. Sugar, I'm going to let you have the floor next.
I just got to say, if somebody shows you who they are, believe them, even if they speak it in third party. Believe them.
Yes. Yes. My titi said, pray for me. I fell yesterday, so my son and his wife came and massaged me back and removed a lot of cords from the floor. Titi, I'm gonna get you, right? I'm gonna get you. Why didn't you call me?
Yes, healing vibes to you, Wendy. Oh my goodness.
Yes, sending prayers.
Yes. I'm going to send you some lidocaine so you can rub it on your back. That's what I've been using on my back and my neck and shoulders. It's been working. Thank you, DC Purple Diva, for coming. I appreciate you. All right, Mr. DOD, representing for the men tonight. What say you?
I just want to thank you, Bella, for letting me up. I enjoy the conversation with Verns and Sugar all the time. Whenever we're on panels together, I appreciate you ladies.
Mm-hmm.
I heard one of the ladies say when I first came in that when you cheat on your husband or your wife, it doesn't affect just your husband or your wife.
Mm-hmm.
It affects the children and right on down the line, right throughout the whole family.
Yeah.
So when you go into a marriage and you take those vows, you should take them seriously.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you really should. I mean, you shouldn't be out there cheating with, you know, a man shouldn't be out there cheating with these Instagram thoughts, because it just destroys families. It destroys, it'll destroy your wife, and you know that's really not cool. So, but and that separation, that living in two different places, that's definitely not going to work. If you're having some issues in the house already, living separately is not going to solve it, in my opinion.
Right.
So I'm just want to say, you know, especially and us as a people, we need to be able to work these things out without going outside the marriage.
Mm-hmm.
So again, Bella, thanks for having me up. I appreciate it, and appreciate talking with all three of you ladies.
Thank you. And I would just like to wrap up by saying, you know, I titled this for a reason. There have been many men that I have cited throughout our 2+ hours on here that have done the exact same thing. This is not new. And unfortunately, it is not going to be the last. But if I can impart anything for my sisters and for my brothers out there too, because, you know, let's face it, women cheat as well, is that you deserve more. If they don't respect you enough to be with you and only you, they don't deserve you. They don't deserve you. I don't care if you've been in a relationship. I don't care if it's a girlfriend and boyfriend. I don't care if it's a marriage. I don't care what it is. If they are supposedly committed to a monogamous relationship and they don't uphold their end, all bets is off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ladies, I'm about to get kicked off here. Message
of course you are. But of course
so just letting you know, it's gonna kick me off any second.
Keep hope alive.
Good night.
Lord, him in that StreamYard, too much. But really, yeah, you deserve more than to be treated how you're treated, and go for what you want. I would not wish this on my worst enemy. And like I said, everybody has been cheated on, even yours truly. But I will tell you, that situation hadn't happened again.
One and done, baby.
Okay.
One and done. I don't play that. I don't play that. So let's see what the chat has to say. Oh, you got your gift. I'm so glad you got it. I've been fighting with post office because folks is not getting their stuff. I love you.
Did you get your gift, Bella?
No, not yet. I checked the mailbox today, actually.
Okay.
And there's like 3 things I was supposed to get, and I haven't gotten it yet.
Okay.
Yes, agree with DOD. Impacts kids. If you make a mistake, take responsibility. Work it out with your kids, in-laws, impact. Yes, everyone is impacted by this. So you need to atone to everyone. Your phone dies when you use it on StreamYard. You need a new phone, boo. What's going on with that?
What you got in your cup?
Oh, I
got some wine.
Red wine.
Hey.
All right.
In the description box, this is a Pinot Noir. It's very fruit forward, so it's very fruity. So even if you don't really like non-sweet wines, this is so fruit forward. It kind of gives you the impression that it's sweet, but it's just the fruit.
Oh no, I like the sweet one. I gotta click that link.
Yes, click that link. Click that link.
So I can have me a cup too. I can even have some Long Island iced tea, like Burns.
Yeah.
Or some wine. Or some wine. Like.
I love it.
What'd you say?
She said she would have some of that Long Island iced tea you had.
It's green tea. It's Arizona green tea.
Yeah, I can have some of that Long Island iced tea, like Burns. Or I can have me some of that sweet stuff, like Bella.
Yes.
But I got to have me a cup up here too.
That's right. Because you know on Thursdays we unwind, wine, and wine, honey. Well, thank you everybody for coming up, for hanging out. Just a couple of announcements. Tomorrow is Friday, so you know that's my day off. So I will be watching y'all and cheering you guys on as you do your stuff. And on Saturday, I'm having a members only live. So you guys will see that. I've got some prizes for you guys. We got some raffles. Look at her. She's like, whoop, whoop, whoop. I got some stuff. And I just, I love treating my members because you guys are the lifeblood of this brigade, this channel. And without you guys, I wouldn't have it. So I try to, show my support and show my love as much as I can. So that will be on Saturday, and then Sunday Sips. And I may or may not have some surprises and some guests on Sunday Sips. So you might want to stay tuned because we might want to, chat about some other topics of discussion this week of things that happen. And, just gab. Always check my community board because I'm posting now sales. A lot of people are having sales for the spring. So it's time to get a lot of good stuff at a low price. So I will be posting that as often as I can. As soon as I see something that I think you guys might be interested in, I will post it on my community tab. So make sure you're checking that often. You're on your laptop, DOD? Good. All right, guys. Anything else we want to say before we part?
No.
Keep a lookout for my community board. I might be going live tomorrow on that adult topic that we were talking about. I'm still debating.
What time? 'Cause I don't on this new channel. I don't get none of your. I used to on my other channel. I get it, but I don't get what your notifications.
The bell is on.
The bell is on. I don't really get notifications with this channel yet.
Yeah, it's hard because I have my bell on for so many people that I don't get much notification either. Like people have gone live and I'm be like, I didn't see that. Like, I was just here. I didn't see anything.
So probably what time you went live today, Bella? 9?
Yeah, tonight is 9.
Yeah, it might be like 8:30 because I'm trying to get it.
Not in the morning, right?
No, at night.
Oh, at night. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I will be around.
Girl, not the morning.
All right, ladies.
All right, good night. Love you guys.
All right, love you more. All right, night, ladies. It's been my pleasure. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you.